Good morning, guys. I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. I took my meds early. I know I said I was gonna do that. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Something was wrong with my laptop. I keep it plugged in all night. I'm not gonna do that because it throws it off. Because saying my camera wasn't working. Anyway, I wanted to inebriate or initiate, whatever the case, whatever the word. That I took my calendar and I started counting. 5 weeks on the 28th makes for 30, 35 days, or I don't know. But I counted each day from 16 on down and made 25 days. So it's really not 27 days. I counted 25 days, but I was counting like for 7 days, 1 week, 7 days, another week until I got to the fifth week of that day. And it said it's 5 weeks. I've been on it for 5 weeks, but less than 2 days. So I thought it was 27, but it's actually 25. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that. I don't want to come off as a liar or anything, which I'm not. And my mom is still sleeping. I took my meds early, and Lord and behold, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. No withdrawals last night. None. But I know I got to do this because I take a whole risk withdrawal. It's too much. I was bumping into walls. Thirsty is crazy. Hungry is crazy. And I don't know if the risk withdrawal is doing that to me, but I don't want to look like the Pillsbury Dog girl. So on that note, I just want to say good morning to everybody. Just saw a nice video on Cena. I gotta say her name wrong. Kratom girl. I want to call her Kratom girl. She has a new vendor there. She was unboxing, and their boxing was freaking awesome, beautiful, different kind of strains. The only thing I didn't see was the yellow and the white strains, which I said I wasn't going to be interested in, but I might be. I don't know. Every day changes differently. I just don't want to be totally hooked or anything. Their prices, to me, are kind of awesome. She said it was expensive, but when I looked, I guess it fit my budget. And I have all the other Magna and all that. I don't need any more of that stuff, and I don't want to keep buying and not using what I have, and then that getting old and wasting my money. I want my money to go to good stuff. So every now and then, I must admit, I do a cup, but it's not like the beginning when I was withdrawing 3 cups, 4 cups, and that like that. I don't do that anymore. Last night, perfect sleep, no withdrawals whatsoever. I was so happy I could sing and dance and whatever. The only thing is I'm up early, don't know why. Yes, I do know why, because I took my meds too early. And I'm going to wake up my mom about 6 o'clock because she's going back to Connecticut. She wants to be on that 9 o'clock bus. But I just wanted to let you know, today, definitely I got my count right on my withdrawals. And it's day 4. No withdrawal. I might be a little tired later on because when I get up about 4, I am tired. But when my mother leaves, I'm going to take a nap because I do have to go to work tonight. And since I have not been withdrawing, it should be a, pretty easy day, even though the work is not easy, but it will be pain-free. And I'll give anything to be pain-free. I just took my Tylenol for my arthritis. Tylenol arthritis works well. I know Tylenol's no good, but that's the only thing that's helping me because I tried the pain thing. And it does, but it doesn't last as long. This one lasts 8 to 10 hours. And I take that overall, anything, even though it's damaging. But what the fuck? What are you going to do? I can't believe I got to this point where I have been kicked in like 5 or 6 days. It's just so freaking. It stopped actually on a Thursday. On a Friday, everything totally stopped. And that Thursday was the day that I think I took Kratom after Kratom every 2 hours. And I don't know, maybe I flushed it out. Whatever was left was gone. And I could actually say it took me 5 weeks to totally withdraw. So that's why I say the physical part, it's not long in drawing, but it is when you're going through it. It's like a minute at a time. But if you try the Kratom, you won't have to go through all that setback and all that dilly-dally stuff that goes along with it. And there's another video I posted, and I posted that in bed because I couldn't get through my laptop. You laying in bed all big fat faced or whatever. I don't get a lot of views, but that's okay. I got like some people do get in contact with me. I have a good friend, Matt. I call him a good friend because he's always checking up on me and stuff. And, no viewers, but I don't care. This is my journey and I'm documenting it. And I wish you guys would really get on and subscribe. I don't even know how to even do the subscribe button, to be honest with you. Or just get on there and ask me questions on how I did it in such a short period. I'm not saying it's over, because the other night, what happened just happened. It could happen a few nights from now, but it's not so bad where I have to reach for Kratom. Not at all. We can't nurse everything with a Band-Aid, a scratch with a Band-Aid. A scratch can heal. It's not deep. It wasn't deep enough for me to reach for a Kratom. That's just putting more crap in my body unnecessarily, killing pain that isn't really there. It was just discomfort, felt a little withdrawal to the point where I got nervous and said, oh God, is this going to continue into the morning? Guess what? It didn't. It was just probably that one passing thing, and it went. And last night, I ain't saying proved it, but last night I slept perfectly fine. No withdrawals. Woke up this morning, no withdrawal. Day 4. The Kratom is going good. Got the runs a lot. I really had to stock up on some stuff. My Imodiums and my Pepto-Bismol. I had stuff, like the worst thing to do is to shit on yourself in public. So I feel like wearing a diaper. I don't know. But I think I know what did it. And usually when I'm in the house that happens, I have control. I could go to the bathroom and do it. But this time, it was like drinking a cup of milk of magnesia. Not even milk of magnesia. That other liquid stuff you drink, and it just runs out of you that you have to stay home. You can't do this and go to work. It just ran right through me. And as it was running right through me, I felt the cleansing of my stomach. And in a way, I was unhappy because it happened in the street. But then I was happy. And my mom said, yo, your system is getting cleaned out. I never thought of it, looking at it that way. I said, Mom, I did a little bit of Kratom and I mixed it with some matcha tea. She said that could have been it. But whatever it did, the combination was cool because it was like a waterfalls. I had to run across the street. Thank God I was a block away because I was real kind of far from my house. And the last thing you want to do is walk behind somebody and smell like shit. It's funny to me now, but it wasn't funny because I had a wet ass and it was cold. I had to take all my clothes, clean them by hand, gloves and all that, to rewash them. Panties went in the garbage. I'm not even fussing with that. But yeah, I go with the smoking one. Just wanted to let you guys know where I'm at. I'm at a good place. I took all my meds that I needed to take because I was kind of depending on the Kratom for my depression, because in 5 weeks I stopped everything. I just wanted to be selfish. I just wanted it to be the Kratom. And it helped a lot with the depression. That's something I need to look into. But like I said, with anything, there's a price to pay. And if they ban this stuff, what am I going to do? go back on those stupid pills? No. I want to see where I can go from this. So I did start taking my regular Lamictals and stuff like that. They're not psychotropic. I just have a chemical imbalance in my body. I wish I knew how to deal with that, but I don't. I really don't. But during this Kratom run, I am so glad that I didn't get depressed. The Kratom didn't allow that to happen. It just didn't. So I was happy on that note. And I just wanted to say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Matt. Have a good day at work. And I'll probably get up and take a shower, do something before my mom gets up, make her some coffee because I done drank a whole pot already. And I don't like waking up this early. So what I'm going to start doing is breaking that Risperdal in half because I bumped into walls, almost smashed my dog, looking for food, and it was insane. And I'm a small girl. I didn't need that much. So I'm going to try the half on Thursday because I work today, but I'm off on Thursday. I'm going to try the half. If it works perfectly fine and I can sleep today, then the half it will be. Because the whole one, I mean, it's good when you first detox, but when I was first detoxing, that one whole thing wasn't doing it because the withdrawal was so fucking intense. It was in full mode. It was the beginning stages. Nothing worked. But now things are working because that shit is completely almost out of my body. So it's accepting whatever I'm putting in, which is great because now I can sleep and wake up and have a productive freaking day. Who doesn't want a productive freaking day? I want you guys to look at my video and see from day one to where I've come. Kratom works. Give it a try, guys. I see you later on. Bye.